So it's the early 2000s. Becky lives in Missouri, and then she hasn't lived there very long. Her parents just moved in there a couple of years ago. But already, Becky has made a new best friend. Jillian is her next door neighbor, and they do everything together. They ride the bus together, they go to school together, they hang out in each other's houses. But the main thing that they love to do together is hang out in Becky's clubhouse. Now, Becky's clubhouse is awesome. Her parents helped her build it, and it is 2 stories. So you walk in to this sick double door. It's like a barn door, and it's split vertically. So you can either open the top part, the bottom part, or you can do both at the same time. And then once you enter, it's got all this cool stuff laid out, and then there's actually a ladder to the second story. And then when you go up to the second story, there are these windows that look out, and it's just totally incredible. They spend a lot of their time there. And it's one of those days where they're hanging out when Jillian has to go feed her cat. And this is like one of the duties she does every single day. She does it around the same time. And so, not a big surprise. So she leaves. Becky is left alone in the clubhouse. And she's sitting there playing when very suddenly, far too quick for Jillian to have returned, the door slams open. And who is standing there but Jillian? And Becky quickly turns and looks at her friend because, number one, she's back really quickly. Number two, she slammed the door open really hard. And number three, probably strangest of all, she looks odd. She has what looks like maybe face paint on. Her face is totally gray and ashen colored. It looks like maybe she put on like Halloween makeup or something like that. And then also she's got this 1,000-yard stare. She doesn't look happy or excited or mad or anything. She just looks like totally blank. And she's just staring at Becky through the window. And Becky starts asking her, like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Is this a joke? And then Jillian, just as suddenly as she showed up, she turns and runs away. And Becky, she jumps up, she runs over, she opens the door, and she sees Jillian run around the clubhouse. And so she goes out to follow her. And just as she steps outside of the clubhouse, she sees Jillian exit her house as though she's just now finished feeding her cat. And now Jillian looks totally normal. She has no face paint on. She's jovial and excited as she always is. She comes running out of the house. She runs over to Becky. And right away, Becky's like, hey, were you just out here a couple seconds ago? And Jillian's like, no, I told you I was going to feed my cat. That's what I was doing. She's like, so you didn't just come out and look in the clubhouse? She says, no. And so Becky, totally disturbed by this, ends up saying, you know what? I don't want to play in the clubhouse right now. Let's go to your house. And so she ends up going to Jillian's house instead. That's where they play. And then Becky said for the rest of the time that they stayed in that house, there were a lot of other really weird paranormal activities, but she never stepped foot in her own clubhouse again.